First, Jamie is on a haunted tour in her first segment. She's down at the Ottawa Little Theatre today. We're going to find out about what they have in the second segment, but for now, here is Jamie with information on the haunted tour.
Thanks, guys. Yes, we are down here at the Ottawa Little Theatre today, and this theatre has a long history dating back to around, I think, 1913. And not only can you see great performances here, and we're going to be giving you a rundown of all the things happening here at this theatre, but John Muggleton here, who is the Director of Marketing, is going to give us a little bit of a history of some ghostly sightings that have been taking place here in this theatre. Hi, John.
Hi. Thanks for coming.
This is great. Just briefly, it's been here since 1913, is that what you said?
The theatre was founded in 1913, yeah. This season, we're entering our 97th season. We're the longest running community theatre in Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an amazing history.
And how long have you been involved?
I've been the Director of Marketing for just coming up to a year now, but I've been involved as an actor here for almost 20 years.
So for people in the Ottawa area who maybe haven't made it down, what can you expect to see when you come to the Ottawa Little Theatre?
Well, we do 8 productions a season. Each production runs for 16 nights. And we have a 462-seat theatre. So it's really an amazing feat to have lasted this long for 97 seasons.
For sure, for sure. And it's do you find that the Ottawa community is still coming in droves to see the performances here?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is still a very popular thing to do. We have approximately 5,000 season subscribers.
Wow,
that's right. And then the rest, of course, are groups and walk-in people and seniors and students.
And that obviously has grown through the years?
It has, yeah. We've over the years, just like any other entertainment, of course, we're faced with so many more challenges, and there's so much more competition for everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so we're like any other business where we're having to retool a little bit and restructure to try and get new people and younger people into the theatre. Yeah.
Tell us about Martha.
Martha, yes. Well, any theatre, of course, you know, if it's worth its salt, has a ghost, and we have our affectionately known as Martha, our ghost at the theatre.
How did that happen?
Well, the story goes, when this used to be a church, and in 1970, on Canada Day, 1970, the church burned down, and the amazing structure you see here was built. But prior to that, there was a small theatre group called the Under the Stairs Players, which used to perform downstairs.
Right.
They wanted to just make the area larger, so they excavated some of the church basement foundation. And when they did so, a monument fell through the ground, and the only name on it was Martha.
Nothing else?
Nothing else, apparently.
Oh,
no.
My.
Now, we did have the tombstone here for a while, but no one knows really what happened to it. So whether that adds to the story, I don't know. Now, since then, and even when the new theatre was built, there's been sightings and all sorts of noises. And anytime anything happens or there's a sighting, it's always, you know, that's Martha. One of the most famous sightings here is right up here. There's a catwalk on either side of the building.
Right.
And one of the actors was leaving one night, leaving across the stage, and had an urge to turn back and look up. And when he did so, there was a white glowing figure at the top catwalk here, looking down at him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, let's take it, because she's made other appearances
on
stage
has.
and backstage. Come on, we'll take a little bit of a trip here. Ah, the beautiful stage, and look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, she made an appearance apparently here.
She did a couple of times, but probably the most well-known was during the Glass Menagerie.
Okay.
And a figure walked by the window, the backstage window here, and the director was downstairs looking at it through the monitor and said, "Who is that keeps walking back and forth?" And the stage manager and everyone backstage said, "There's no one there. There's absolutely no one that could have walked by the window."
So this all started after the finding of that tombstone?
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah. Now, if there was any stories before that, of course, who knows? I mean, the theaters are pretty well known to be haunted. There's so much energy, and there's so many people that come and go, and so many experiences. So, you know, there may have been something beforehand, but Martha's certainly our most famous.
So, are there things that happen, like other things, like light things that happen during performances and stuff?
Quite often, lights go on and off, and it's another interesting story is this catwalk.
Yeah.
Sometimes you hear running back and forth.
Right.
And our stage manager was up there one night, and the actual footsteps ran right past him, and there was no one there, just up here. The catwalk actually goes right above the seats to get to the lighting and soundboard, and it's pretty spooky up there.
Interesting.
But Martha, you know, Martha's a friendly,
She's a friendly ghost?
Absolutely, absolutely. Sometimes she gets up to a little bit of hijinks, you know, but for the most part, she's great.
Okay, John, you're going to stick around, right? Because
Yes.
we're going to head downstairs, look at some costume areas.
Yeah.
We're going to talk more about the performances here at the Ottawa Little Theatre, and we're going to be on the lookout for Martha. We'll be back a little bit later.
She might appear.
She might.